They say sleep is the cousin of death. But what if death never came, because sleep never did? This is the story of Elias Crane, a man who, for reasons no doctor could explain, stopped sleeping one night and never closed his eyes again. Day 1, insomnia begins. It started normally enough: stress, overthinking, the kind of insomnia everyone experiences once in a while. Elias tossed and turned until sunrise, annoyed but not alarmed. The next night, the same, and the next. By the end of the week, he hadn't slept a single minute. He went to the doctor, who prescribed medication. Strong sedatives. They didn't work, not even close. Instead, Elias lay awake with his heart racing, his body exhausted, but his mind wide open. Week 2, the world changes. After 14 nights without rest, the world began to shift. Colors too bright, sounds too sharp. His reflection in the mirror twitched a moment after he moved. When he walked down the street, strangers seemed to stare too long, as if they recognized him, as if they knew something he didn't. And everywhere he went, he heard a constant humming, like a low electrical current vibrating through the air. At first he thought it was in his head, but then he noticed the streetlights flickered when he walked beneath them. Month 1. The experiments. By the end of the first month, Elias was desperate. He checked himself into a sleep clinic. Electrodes, wires, machines. They monitored his brainwaves through the night. At dawn, the doctor came in, pale as paper. "You weren't asleep," he said, "but you weren't awake either." The monitors showed Elias's brain in a state no one had ever recorded. Waves firing in impossible patterns, shifting like static on a broken television. "Mr. Crane," the doctor whispered, "whatever you are, you're not fully human anymore." Elias never went back. Month 3. The others. As time passed, Elias noticed them, people like him, or maybe not people at all. On subway platforms, in late-night diners, in the silent streets at 3 a.m., he saw them standing perfectly still, eyes wide, watching. They didn't blink, they didn't yawn, they didn't look tired. One of them leaned close as Elias passed and murmured, "Welcome to the waking." Month 6. The transformation. Half a year without sleep. His body should have failed. His heart should have stopped. His brain should have shut down. But Elias was thriving. He could think faster than ever before, recall every detail of every moment of his life, see things hidden between seconds, as if the world slowed down just for him. But the price was steep. When he looked at ordinary people, he no longer saw them as humans. They moved too slowly. They seemed like puppets, caught in a dream he had left behind. And worse, the more he stayed awake, the less he recognized himself. Year 1, the awakening. On the anniversary of the night he last slept, Elias stood in front of a mirror. His skin was pale, his eyes black-rimmed, but glowing faintly with silver light. His reflection didn't copy him perfectly anymore. Sometimes it lingered, sometimes it smiled when he didn't. He realized then what he had become. Not human, not awake, not alive in the way others were. He was something in between, something evolving. And when he whispered into the mirror, another voice whispered back, not his own, "You're finally one of us."